So good. Let's continue. So Anna has a testimony about the love of Christ that is expressed through love. Her father spoke with tears in his eyes. I forgot to ask his name. Kumbe mzee anaitwa nani huyo mzee?
Baba unaitwa nani? Jina. Songa karibu.
Pole pole Ana.
Naitwa Ibrahim Songa.
Oh, Ibrahim Wesonga.
Amaya.
Okay. His name is Ibrahim Wesonga.
Amaya.
And he has moved me. I'm shaking. Can feel the power up to my bones. It's good to hear the testimony. That is what gives us power to overcome the enemy. When people are moved and they testify like he did, the foundations of hell shake. Because there is nothing more powerful than a heart that testifies. And I'm humbled to stand in the service of God, to bless his people. Not because of any merit from my end, but because of just that grace that God himself chooses to pour unto me. It's amazing, a wonder to behold. And I believe that we have more things that the Lord would want us to do in this home. And I say, Lord, as I lift up my hands in surrender, I let you do it through me. Broken I come. So broken I come, that you may mend me, may repair the cracks and the crevices, and make me whole again. And use me as a vessel. Because you can repair me, you can mend me, you can restore me. Nothing is impossible with you. So I come as a broken vessel, ready for service. When the Lord appoints you and sends you out, he equips you. There is a season of separation that happens before you are sent out. You go through a lot of turbulence. That is the preparation stage. And before he sent us out, he prepared us. We went through a lot of, I'm talking about me, going through difficult moments, a lot of family turbulence, financial stress, sicknesses and diseases, and rejection from people. People just rejecting you and not saying anything good about you. People just lying on you and making up stories to make you look bad, maligning your name, friends turning against and backstabbing, things just not going in the right manner. That is the preparation stage. It is the equipping phase. And he did that. By the time you are chosen, by the time you begin to function in that office, you will be equipped for that service. And he will use you in a way that baffles even your mind. You'll behold things that are difficult for even you yourself to believe. And that is what we see daily,
Pole mama.
meeting people who are called demon possessed, and sometimes it's true, they were possessed, and seeing the deliverance of the Lord, the power of God changing their lives, like what we have seen here. It is a thing of beauty. And I'm so grateful for that honor that is only divine. If it was human beings to vote, I would not have made it. I would have voted for somebody else. But God doesn't have a counselor. He has no deputy. He is alone. He has no board. He decides to use whomsoever he wants to use. And that is how people like me find themselves in these positions of honor. And people disapprove of us. They say, no, it cannot be that God is using him. We have better people that God would use, not that one. But he is God. He says, I'll bless whomsoever I choose to bless. I will raise up whomsoever I choose to raise up. And he has done it. I bless his name today. And those who behold these things, the ones that the Lord spoke to and send them over to support Rise Up Society, if you will hear these words, make them your own and go with them. Go in the strength of the Lord and do what God has called you to do, because he is right there holding your hand. He will walk with you. He will walk with you through the storms, the vicissitudes of life, through the crucibles that crush. As you are boiled in the furnace that purifies you, he will hold you until you come out refined and pure as gold. We have been dismissed by so many people, especially those who think they know us. People who think they know your past assume to know your future. And mostly what you get out of them is just dismissal. They'll dismiss you. They'll say you cannot do it because of familiarity. But who is God? He has chosen the familiar ones. He has done it for them. Just get crocs. We will be coming, like I said. We're going to come. This house is so big. That's why when I was there last time, I said it qualifies for a sanctuary. I said we can open a church in this place because it is so big. And he's a Muslim man, so he was like, what is this guy talking about? It's a big house, okay. But we can concrete this. We'll need some 800, maybe $1,000 to concrete it. It's 2 rooms and they're so big. We already have the bed. Like I said, Anna has a bed. This is where she sleeps. Look at where she sleeps. But now, this is Donna. I can't remember the name, but I know there is a bed frame for her. I think it's just a bed frame maybe and a mattress. I can't remember. Because the donor who donated doesn't have much money. So she said, I feel led by the Spirit to donate towards Anna. And I think the mattress and all those other things will also accompany the bed frame. And I have faith that somebody will come out to provide the concrete for this house. It's such a big house, but nothing is impossible with love. Where love stands in the gap, all the cracks are sealed up, and smoothness comes where there was roughness. And where there was melancholy, there is poetry, and there is a sound of music. And I believe that is what is going to happen in this home.